What up, though? Welcome back to Kalm&Scents. Well, the heat is still on. The heat is banging. So you know I got to keep you up on the fragrances that's going to keep you right and tight in this type of hot weather. And it is hot. I'm talking upper 90s. The heat index make it feel like we're in the triple digits, like 107 type deal. Come on, man. You know we need a fragrance that's going to keep us right and tight in that type of heat. So with that being said, I got an oldie with a goodie. And it's not too old. It's only been out for like maybe 2 years. But the fragrance in question is Versace Eros Energy. Yeah, you know about this one. This is a staple in the fragrance community, and I've never talked about it. So I feel like I got to put you up on this. If you ain't already up on it, I got to give you my 2 cents. So stay tuned, and we'll get into Versace Eros Energy. What's up, ladies and gents, and welcome to Kalm&Scents. I'm your man, Kalm, local playboy, Mr. Smell Good, all that good stuff. You know how I do. And as I always like to start off, I appreciate you watching. I hope you continue to watch, like, subscribe, share with your friends, tell them to share with their friends, share with your girlfriend, tell her to share with her girlfriends, and if they look good, as I always like to say, send them my way. But I digress. Well, since the heat is out there scorching, got us up in the 90s, making it feel like we over 100. You know I gotta give you a fragrance that's gonna keep you tight and right in this type of heat. And the fragrance in question we're gonna talk about is Versace Eros Energy. Now, this is an oldie but goodie, not too old, only been out for 2 years. I think it came out in 2024, but I digress. I've never done a video on it. I have put it in my top 5 spring fragrances, but for this type of heat, this is the perfect fragrance. That's the box right there, nothing special. You know how Versace do, nothing special, just the old typical box. You know what I'm saying, nothing special. But here's the bottle. Always like this bottle, especially that color. Love that. It's the back of it, side, got the little arrows, like emblem on there, like the other Eros fragrances. Cap does click into place. So you can't pick it up like that, but you know my motto. Don't go picking your fragrances up by the cap all willy-nilly. Use your common sense. But I digress. Does click into place. I'll give you a spray. Atomizer. Strong atomizer. Put out a nice amount. I don't know if that's pressurized, but it seemed like it is because this bad boy put out some nice juice. Now, for those who care about notes, because over here we just talk about what it smells like, but I'll run the notes down for you. We got blood orange, mandarin orange, lemon, lime, grapefruit, Sicilian bergamot. We got white amber, pink pepper, black currant. We got oak moss, musk, and we got patchouli. You can never go wrong with patchouli in a fragrance, but I digress. Yep, what you get when you spray this, a citrus bomb, which is perfect for the hot heat. You get that orange, you smell that lemon, that grapefruit, that's what you smell. Like orange, lemon, grapefruit, lime, that's what you smell. It's a citrus bomb, perfect for this type of weather. When you're dealing with this type of heat, you need a freshie, some citrus, and that's what this is gonna do for you. It's more masculine, so it's for my fellas. You might want to get this in your collection, no doubt. Thank me later, as I always say. Projection on it, about an hour, hour and a half. Longevity, 6 hours. But hey, that's what you expect when you're dealing with a freshie. That's what freshies do. They don't last long, but hey, they do the job. And this type of heat, you want to rock something like this right here. This is going to get the job done. Going to have you right and tight, smelling good. For real, you need to have this in your collection. If you ain't got it already, you should have it already because this is a staple in the fragrance community. Versace Eros Energy. Yeah, this is that deal. You can wear it all year round, but however, as I stated, it's going to really do right in the springtime and the summertime, especially with this weather we're dealing with right now, up in the high 90s. Yeah, this is going to keep you right and tight. And like I said, longevity, 6 hours. You shouldn't be out in the heat for that long anyway. You need to be somewhere where it's cool at, air conditioned, AC in my case. Have your central air, which is what I'm talking about. I got the central air going, but hey, I ain't trying to put nobody down. Whatever it takes to help you cool off in your situation, I'm with you. But in the meantime, in between time while you're cooling off, you want to be rocking something like this. This is going to keep you right and tight for this type of weather we're dealing with right now. So whether you're outside in the heat or if you're dealing with the central air or the AC, this is the fragrance you want to get on your body for this type of heat. Versace Eros Energy. As I showed you, look at that bottle. I love the color of that bottle. It's just like the other Versace Eros, but this is just like a different color, of course. And the reason why it's all orange and yellowy like that, because that's what it represents. Like I said, it smells like lemon, lime, orange, grapefruit. It smells like that, like a citrus bomb. So we got the perfect color for it. I showed you the cap does click into place. We got a strong atomizer on it. Lasts for 6 hours. Projection an hour and a half. Come on, man. You need to have this in your collection if you ain't got it. Don't say I didn't tell you. Like I said, you can rock it all year round, but especially gonna go hard right now for the weather we dealing with right now. So, as I stated, Versace Eros Energy is a fragrance you want to have in your collection, especially for this heat that we dealing with right now. Yep, nice. Well, with that being said, you know how I do over here. Appreciate y'all watching. Hope y'all continue to watch, like, subscribe, share with your friends, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you can be notified every time I drop a new video. Subscribe, drop your comments at the bottom. I love to read your comments. Subscribe, and if I didn't say it already, subscribe. I appreciate y'all. It's all love over here. Like I said, do what you gotta do to beat the heat. Make sure you're drinking your water. Chill out in that AC, that central air. If you gotta use a fan, do what you gotta do to beat the heat. But in the meantime, in between time, before I go, I always gotta let you know. Before you go buy a fragrance or song willy-nilly, use your common sense. Until the next video, peace.